We have to do something about that. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that looks much better. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's better. That's better. But we still have a rogue. We need to get rid of him. 3, 2. He's gone. I feel much better now. I think I can lay my cards.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here with Nate Rocks Minecraft and Lloyd does stuff. We are going to pull some cards together. Look at my hair.
Really good with my hair too.
My hair's pushing me.
Mine is.
We'll pull some cards anyway. Do you want to do your dailies?
Okay. How much my life is the day going to be today? What's my day going to be today? We've got cards, next star, and coffin.
So you're going to enjoy something. Star is, what does star mean? Positive, success, luck. And then you've got coffin at the end. Nate?
How would my rest of the day going to be today?
Ooh, dishonest person. Expectations, so something's wrong. You're expecting, ooh, short illness. So we have short illness and we have coffin. Should we see how those pan out in the day? Have to comment that below. So short illness is a down patch, so you can expect something to go a little bit skew if I'm wrong, and then expecting a down patch perhaps. And Lloyd has super lovely heart, well-being, success of star or the luck of star, and then coffin at the end, so something ending. When you first read a GT, we take all the information in that's there, we do a snapshot read, and that's what we're doing with this. This is for a friend. Our friend sits in the bottom row here, and her partner is above. He's exiting the spread in his own house. The immediate snapshot from this is that he is exiting the spread. He has his own things to deal with in the coming 9 weeks. He's going to be focusing on his stuff to deal with, while our friend here focuses on the stuff, the underlying things in life that need to be done. She is laying the foundations here while he focuses on what he needs to focus on. Behind his back, Hope Great Water, that jumps out. He has lovely positive cards around him, and we can suggest that this is exactly what he needs. Yes, he needs to focus on the future, and yes, he's taken a lot of his stuff with him, probably has a lot of baggage. He does have a lot of baggage, and he is very excited perhaps about this new life in the coming 9 weeks. Our friend here sits at the bottom in prison, House of Prison, and she has very positive cards around her as well, very grounding cards, but she has a lot on her mind to complete this foundation that she will be building. She has a lot to deal with mentally. They're very positive and very much what she desires. However, she is trying to make this tangible with her being on the bottom line and laying the foundations. Sat in prison, we can suggest she's very much constricted as to the amount she can do in this situation. I would suggest that he probably, because he is exiting and does have his own things to deal with, she has very little influence over that. And that is why the focusing on the things to do, if you like, the foundation here. more of a mental sphere for her. For him, it's all feelings, this fire in his belly, if you like. And she is very at the bottom, very stable in all of this, underpinning everything, very much the anchor in this situation. So we've done our spotlight on this area. We have then her direct line of sight here that will instantly be of interest when you're doing a spotlight. She has a house in front of her. She's focusing on the family house. She is again laying the foundations, improvements, coming together, taking something away. Sorry, I laughed to myself because I do know the situation here. But the foundations of this, when we look on the spotlight read, we see her making the house what it needs to be, perhaps injecting a warmth into the environment that enables him to do what he needs to do. My friend will know what I'm talking about here. I'm trying to be as cryptic as possible, of course. We have theft here, and we have our Gutta Dharma. So we have a theft from Gutta Dharma, from our good lady, into convene and into improvements. So it is a backwards and forwards motion in the coming 9 months. This situation here, you know what I'm talking about. This situation here doesn't happen immediately. He may do it quickly, but there will be an ongoing situation which you would expect anyway. The living room in the Hope Breakwater house, the end of the game house, is a very nice card to have at the end, this comfortability, this change. So by the 9 weeks, we're only on weeks here, at the 9 weeks we are looking at the major change happening. That doesn't mean that the changes won't happen before, but it means this perhaps freedom, this detachment, you'll know what I'm talking about, the full on blown detachment will happen at the 9 weeks mark. So what do I do now if I am reading for a client? I would then consider every single card in this 36 card spread. Every single card has a story. I would find the storylines. We have 2 connectors here, for example, with expectation and prison, and our woman we know is sat in prison. So I would read the storylines and how they affect the relationship within that period. We have a big fat fatality sat over our Gutta Dharma and kicking into our number 12, rich girl. These all tell us more information about the current status of the relationship. Snapshot read will help you start that journey of the GT.
How is my rest of the day going to be today? What's my day gonna be?
Don't got my unicorn up.
Let's try that again.
I don't think this is going so well. Are you going to be doing a Fortnite team thing or something? An all-powerful team.
I'm going to be in a Fortnite team.
This is how we discuss cards.
Oh.
Now I'm
I
recording.
need to which one of these. But you.
Just leave one on there.